What's up, YouTube? It's JFlashXVW here today with a very special deck, a Box of Friends deck. This deck revolves around Box of Friends and, well, Box of Friends mainly. And making these exceed monsters like Princess Cologne, Tiraz, Focusaurus, Cowboy for Game, all these kind of stuff. Sometimes Asian eyes right over here. So let's get into it. 3 Box of Friends. You always want this card to get destroyed. Well, that's the point. Once it gets destroyed, you bring out like 2 of these, like one of this guy and one of this guy, or you bring out these 2 or these 2. 3 Zombow Wow. Now, a lot of people are saying you shouldn't run 3. A lot of people are saying you should only run 1. I played 3 because it gets you to this faster. There's going to be times when you open up and your hand does not have Box of Friends in it. And sometimes those hands will have this guy in it. And when it does, you just set this guy or you just attack with it until your opponent destroys it. It's the 500 attack point gain. It's okay. It could get deadly, but who's really going to let it stay on the field for that long? I have gotten it up to 25 before, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. 2 Rescue Rabbits. Rescue Rabbit targets are mainly these 3 right here, since Rescue Rabbit can only bring out 2 of the same monster. Box of Friends can bring out 2 monsters with different names. That's why it could bring out this guy with this guy, these 2, and that guy. But Rescue Rabbit only these 6. I play 10 normal monsters that are summonable by Box of Friends. Blazing Apache, because, he's the highest attack point after this guy. Soul Tiger because he has 21 defense, the highest defense besides this guy. Same as this guy. 3 of this guy because he's a rabbit target, and same 3 of this guy because he's a rabbit target. These 2 because they're Box of Friends targets, and they help you go into Tiraz and number 61. And even if you draw one of them, you can still go into the rank 5 exceeds. You could pitch it to the grave. If you get into the graveyard, you can bring it back with Redox, Swing of Memories, or Monster Reborn, which I'll talk about later. Blue Eyes. Now, why am I running Blue Eyes? It can't be summoned by Rabbit. It can't be summoned by Box of Friends. Why Blue Eyes? Simple. I'll actually get into it later. Okay, 2 Redox. Because you gotta look. All these 6, these 8, these 9 cards right here are Earths. I basically use Redox for the Reborn effect. If Blue Eyes is in the grave, I reborn it. If a wall or a shield is in the grave while the other one's on the field, I reborn it. It can also help as a defensive card because it's 3k. 2 Mexies, 2 Veilers. Meta. 3 of this card. I was playing 2. I just recently bumped it up to 3. I want to test how it is at 3 because there are 12 normal monsters in this deck, and 10 of them are super easy to get out. You're most likely going to draw a few on your opening hand. Having this just helps you get pluses and make plays, open up plays. Swing of Memories, bring back a Blue Eyes or any other normal monster you may need. Might be trying to go for a rank 4, but you only have a normal monster on the field. Activate this, bring back 1. Bring back same level guy or whatever. Lightning Vortex. Sometimes you do get those shields and those Blue Eyes in your hand. Lightning Vortex. Discard 1 card. Discard a Redox. Discard the shield that's stuck in your hand or the Blue Eyes that's stuck in your hand. Just blow up your field. Creature Swap. I'm testing this. I just put it in. With Creature Swap, you can just summon Box of Friends, give it to them, take their monster, type Box of Friends with their monster. Box of Friends will go to the graveyard, your graveyard, and you get to special summon 2 guys in defense mode. Then you just basically exceed into Princess Cologne. But yeah, 1-for-1 gets you 2 Box of Friends faster. Foolish Burial. The only things that are really Foolish Burial in this deck is the Red Rocks and the Blue Eyes. There are desperate times, well, not desperate times, but plays when you can like Foolish Burial a rabbit and then reborn it back with Red Ops and then use Rabbit's effect. And yeah, that's kind of nice. One Pot of Everest got a lot of monsters. Your normal monster's going to be in the grave fast. Might want to restock on Box of Friends and some ammo, some Max C's and Veilers. Maybe you want to restock on Red Ox or something. So it's always there. Dark Hole Heavy Storm Monster Reborn. I do not play MST. I sided. I actually made a side deck. 3 traps, 1 Torrential, 2 Compulse. Torrential helps get Box of Friends vet off and some Bow Wow. Because remember, when they're destroyed by battle or card effect, go to the graveyard, they get their effects, like he summons 2 and he summons Box of Friends. So yeah. Extra deck, start with the Exceeds. 2 Princess Cologne. Now, it can't be targeted for an attack or card effects while you have another monster on the field. And when it exceeds them, you instantly get this back to the field. Also, when you have a normal monster on the field, like if you have a normal monster and it gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you can attach one and special summon 1 normal monster from your deck or graveyard. Basically, the reason why I have Blue Eyes. I have this on the field. Something happens like a normal monster, I could just crash my normal monster into their higher attack for monster, or they could just like attack it themselves or do something to it, and I'll just instantly bring out Blue Eyes. So it gives you any normal monster you need. You might not always have to go for Blue Eyes. You could go for one of the walls and just overlay or just sit on them for a while. So yeah, also play Maestroke and Shockmaster. You could go into Shockmaster really easy, especially with Swing of Memories and Monster Reborn, whatever that card is right there. And plus, you know, these guys bring out 2, and this guy bring out 2. So it's kind of easy. Trias, one of your main targets for these 2. Well, the other main target being Focusaurus. Cowboy for game. Why is this in here again? This is not supposed to be in here. I had a card in the deck that boosts their levels. Like, say if I had this guy and this guy in the field, if I activated a card, these 2 become level 9. I had like rank 3s in the deck. That's why I had this card in, but this can come out. Tachyon is summonable with 2 Blue Eyes. I could have done it in one game, but I didn't get the chance to. I'm gonna replace that what's the name? Photon Strike Bouncer with one Daigusto Emerald. Just cause, you know. Yeah. Side deck, double Imperial Iron Wall, Dragons, double Decree for those trap heavy decks, Dragon Hate, Dark World Hate, Merman Hate, Spellbooks, Extra Maxi, Machine Dragons, Extra Creature Swap, Triple MST. Oh, the Synchros. Forgot about the Synchros. Catastor, because one of these guys, the Veiler, make Catastor. Gaia, because one of these guys and a Veiler makes Gaia. Black Growth Dragon, because Monster Reborn. Scrap Dragon, because Red Ox is 7. Crimson Blade, because Red Ox is 7. Asian Eyes White Dragon. Asia Eyes Silver Dragon. Blue Eyes and this guy, or 2 of these guys, with a Veiler. Makes this guy, and this guy can bring back any normal monster in your graveyard during your standby phase. So you just get back those walls, make that second rank 5, get back those blue eyes, attack. Yeah, it's a really cool, fun deck. I really like it, and it's just gonna get better. I'm still working on it. This is just like a first draft or something. But yeah, once the support for the deck comes out, I can see it really doing something, like really doing something positive. And it doesn't just have one play. There's more than one place this deck can do. Like, you never know what's going to happen. It really depends on the hand you draw. You could just like sit on walls, attack with blue eyes out of nowhere. Lightning vortex, bring back a blue eye, blah blah blah. I mean, rapid plays, box friend plays, burial 1-for-1s. It's a really fun deck, but I think it's going to get competitive once the support for the deck comes out. When does the support come out? We don't know. What is the support? We don't know. But I know there's going to be support because if you look at the manga, it has like a whole deck, and there's more than just these two. It's actually like a robot and a dragon. So just wait for those guys to come out. So yeah, these are my new friends. Hope you like them. Don't be mean to them. Watch, enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.